carpet. Invented some 2,000 to 3,000 years ago, it's still a popular way to cover our floors. It's durable, aesthetically pleasing, and comfy on the toes. Tandus Centiva in Truro, Nova Scotia produces top-quality tufted and woven carpet for commercial use. The mill also holds the distinction of being one of few carpet mills in North America that produce woven carpet for commercial use. Most competitors produce only tufted carpet. Today, tufting is the most common form of carpet manufacturing. It involves sewing yarn into a backing material. All carpets start with yarn, and Tandus Centiva has a huge variety of colors to choose from. Flat yarns arrive at the mill on cardboard tubes. Some of the flat yarns arrive already colored, while others arrive undyed to be custom colored later. The flat yarns are twisted together in various combinations to create yarns that can be made into carpet. Twist levels are varied depending on the desired styling of the carpet. At Tandus Centiva, the Volkmann machines are used to twist the yarns. Here, one yarn is placed in the bucket or pot. One or two additional yarns are placed on the creel at the top of the machine. The yarns from the creel are fed through the machine and are spun rapidly around the bucket to create the twisted yarns. Twisted yarns can be made from a single color or a combination of colors, creating a barber pole effect. By varying the color combinations as well as the amount of twist in the different yarns, a wide variety of styling options are possible in the finished carpets. Once the yarn has been twisted, it's placed on a creel with other yarns for the same order, which are then moved to the next stage. If a customer requires a specific color to match a company logo, or their daughter's eyes perhaps, the mill is able to custom match the color to suit the need. Custom colored carpets can be created in either of two ways: piece dyeing and yarn dyeing. Piece dyeing involves tufting undyed grayish yarns into the carpet. Grayish yarns are white and pink. The pink is a tint that washes out during the dyeing process. It makes it easier for workers to distinguish accent yarns. Next, the entire carpet is dyed as a unit. Piece dyeing is the most efficient method, but can only accommodate two unique colors within the carpet. The alternative for custom colors is yarn dyeing. This offers more creative possibilities, but adds extra steps to the manufacturing process. First, twisted yarns are wound into skeins, loose bundles that allow dyes to flow evenly between the yarns. Next, the yarns are placed on racks and lowered into the dyebacs, large machines that regulate the flow and temperature of the dyes. Once dyeing is complete, the skeins are rinsed and hung to drip dry. Then the skeins are spun in a large drum called an extractor to remove most of the remaining moisture. Finally, they're placed in the dryer until they're fully dry. Once dry, the skeins are wound back onto tubes where they can continue along the carpet-making process, just like the pre-dyed yarns. Once the yarn is ready, it moves on to a process called beaming. Depending on the complexity of the design, the yarns may be wound onto beams or mini-beams. Before any carpet is made at Tandus Centiva, it has gone through the development stage. Here, custom carpets and new development styles are made on smaller width sample tufters. This allows the developers to test the carpets and to determine how much yarn is required to run a style. Back at the beaming stage, operators use this knowledge to beam the yarns for different sized orders, minimizing waste. From the beams, yarns are fed through a series of servos. Then into individual needles. As the tufter operates, the needles pierce the yarns through a primary backing. On the other side of the backing, small fingers, called loopers, collect and hold the yarn in place while the needles move back up. The servos continuously adjust the speed and tension of the yarns. This affects the final height of the yarns, creating the pattern you see on the finished product. Of course, on a production tufting machine, this cycle happens 400 to 800 times per minute. Carpet is rolled as it comes off the back of the tufter. Once tufting is complete, the carpet is rolled and moved onto the backing stage. A secondary backing is added to the carpet to add strength and durability. First, the back of the carpet is coated with latex to secure the yarns. Next, a secondary backing is sandwiched onto the back of the carpet. This is the layer you see when you look at the back of the carpet. With the secondary backing applied, the carpet now moves through a series of ovens to dry and cure the latex. The machine runs at a constant pace, so workers sew the various carpets together to create a continuous feed of carpet. Not all carpet is sheared, but all finished carpet passes through the shear section. Cut pile carpets are sheared to even out the cut ends. Tip sheared carpet is made as a loop product. Then the tallest loops are sheared off. This creates a softer, more luxurious look and feel. This carpet is being tip sheared. The last stage of production is inspection. All carpets are closely inspected for flaws. Lighting conditions are carefully controlled. Options include ground lighting to highlight flaws in pile height and typical office lighting to give a good overall view. Once inspection is complete, the carpet is rolled, wrapped, and sent for shipment.